Hello, my name is Anthony Janice and I'm a gardener, and I'm doing a few videos giving you tips as gardeners or someone that's interested in gardening of things that I've learnt over my career. And one of the thing that I'm going to be talking about today are garden gloves, and how people can really underrate them because they are very much needed. It's probably apart from steel toe cap boots or something like that, or appropriate clothing, it's probably the number one thing you need, because without them, for certain jobs you don't need them, but for most jobs, like I'm going to show you here, you do need them. So I'm just going to swing round to the garden that I'm currently doing, and I'm just going to take you over here where you can see that there's quite a lot of brambles. There we go. We can show you here. You can probably see that there. Lots of nice spikes for me to cut myself on, and this whole garden was full of brambles. So it's taken me about 6 goes of 5 hours a time to get it right. And on my actual finger, I don't know if you can see it, you can see that spot there. And that's where one got in me, and I've still got a part in me, and this is the reason why. So this is why I thought I'd show you about garden gloves. So these are the gloves that I've got, and I actually got these from the pound shop, so that, you know, very good money. But this is where the problem is. What you find on garden gloves, and these are the same ones that you can get on Amazon, which are like £2 or £3, and I've got like 6 pairs in the pound shop, the same ones, identical ones, for £1. So £1 each, sorry. So what I found is it's not the actual price that matters, it's the quality. So what I found with these gloves was that they come with various different qualities in the same batch. So for example, as you can see, everything's leather on this side, and what I'd find, especially on the actual the thumb or the forefinger, is that it would be material, and that would be just like, I don't know, it's a nylon or something like that. And as you can see, I've actually got a bit of bramble here. Nylon is not going to stop the actual thorns of a bramble branch. So what you really need for brambles or anything that's got spikes, or let's say nettles or stuff like that, is a glove that is leather all the way around. And as I flip this around, this is where the weakness of this glove comes in, because as I just showed you a picture of my finger, is actually, I think it was this glove, it was actually the spike or the thorn went through this material part. Now that's one main weakness for it. So if you're snapping up, if you think, oh, I'm going to snap up a bramble twig with these gloves, yeah, you can do it, as long as there's no material, it's all leather. And even when you've got leather, you can see it's starting to really blister anyway. But another reason why the material part on the forehand is a really bad design is that it allows moisture in, and what I found, I remember leaving my gloves out one night, and the next morning there was like moss growing in them and all this sort of stuff. So I understand why they do it, to have ventilation, but the whole point is, if you're gonna have gloves, there are different gloves for different purposes. And what I would say is to get gloves if you're doing brambles or any heavy work, in terms of anything with thorns or anything that can do you damage on the hands, is to get gloves that are leather all the way around, or some material that boast that they're sort of thorn proof. So that's my tip for today. So I'll swing it round, hopefully you can see my face in this video. Yeah, so subscribe and to the channel, and I'll be releasing quite a few different tips. I've only just started, so subscribe, and there are other videos that you can look at that I do as well. And I hope you have an interesting time in the garden today if you're going to do it, or if you're thinking about doing it, just get in the garden, but most of all be safe. So take care, and I'll see you in another video.